Cool. Welcome back to another one of my solo episodes. If you don't quit, you win.
If you want to fix your life today or have access to my free self-improvement guide, all links will be down below.
Can we just kind of understand this concept for a second? You've seen it, like you try again and you succeed. You know, the fundamentals, that is very true, right? When I think about this, I think of Musti. Musti's like one of my best friends since primary school. Hope you're doing well, man. And his WhatsApp status, I don't think he'll mind me saying, is winners never quit. He's got that mindset, he's got that understanding that you have to persist, and you know, that's probably something why we've resonated so well and why we're even friends to this day, right? If you don't quit, you will always essentially achieve or make progress into creating the life or the desired outcome. Of course, if we look at it in a time scale, you're never going to see what's on the other side of the wall. Hindsight's a beautiful thing. Anyone can say, oh, if I knew this was going to happen, or, you know, if you could view yourself from a third person perspective and, you know, kind of take yourself out and someone showed you this is your life, you know, in the next 1 or 2 years, if you continue doing what you're doing, it would have exponentially increased and you would have got the life you wanted, but you gave up. You gave up because you kind of saw the immediate hurdles in the way and you thought it was very difficult, and you said, I'm not motivated, I'm not prepared to be in the trenches for that long and suffer for months on end just to create a better life. And listen, we all do it. We all do it. I mean, obviously, as I said before, I'm re-recording these, right? But when I first did it, it was around January, February time. That's the time when a lot of people will be going to the gym, right? You know, new year, new me. You know, they will start at the gym and they'll get immediate gains and everything, but they'll fall off. The initial motivation, the drive is now gone because the honeymoon period, you could say, or the new gains, the new experience has worn off, and they can't see it as a whole. They can't see the importance of the journey. They don't understand the process, the understanding of the word consistency. As I said previously, small incremental changes can have a big drastic effect, but it takes time. 6 months, a year, 2 years, depending on the scale of the project, could be in years and not seeing the results. And you're thinking, what is the point of this? It kind of links back to your mindset, and especially us as humans in today's society, we want everything now, right? We want the results now, we want the body now, we want the money now. And they don't understand that when you quit, you've lost. How many haters are possibly hating you, or not even that you're aware of, right? Unconsciously wishing that you could stop what you're doing because they know you're doing the right thing. They know you're going in the right direction. Possibly compared to them, it stimulates from jealousy, as we previously said. But they know you're achieving something. They know you're going in the right direction. All they're waiting for is for you to stop. All they're waiting for is to see not an upload for months on end, for you to post and say, I've given up. You're on the journey doing something good that's turned people's heads for a reason. People are like, wow, like this person's really pulled that out the bag, you know. They're not expecting it to go anywhere, but the fact that they've acknowledged that you're on the path to creating something, or at least attempting to create something beautiful, is an incentive in itself to keep going because you're doing the right thing. We can kind of touch back and put it like this: tough times is what makes people. You've heard it all before. I've said it so many countless times. You can enjoy the good times. Anyone can. It's comfortable, right? Yeah, you enjoy it here. Oh, things are going so well. I'm getting more money. Yeah. So the tough times is what define every single person who's achieved something successful, who's done something, a legacy, has struggled. I can name you countless people that have struggled on the ride. The difference between winners and losers essentially is not giving up, embracing the struggle and kind of pushing through it. That's essentially what being a winner entails. You can't quit at something. I mean, something I explained before and I want to definitely raise again, Ed Sheeran, I remember he said something on possibly Chucky's podcast. He's expressing his hardship where he would try for months on end, you know, doing these gigs and everything, and just before it happened, just before he popped off, like that month or two before, he was at his friend's place and just sleeping on the couch, and he's like to their friend, like, I don't think it's gonna happen, you know, like I'm prepared to quit. Imagine that. Not like listening to his music or anything, but imagine he quit there and then. He would have never known what's on the other side of the wall. And there's thousands, millions of people that have quit. They have quit, but you're never gonna know about the story. You just hear these things like, oh yeah, I was doing this before and but you know, it kind of didn't work out, and you know, things got in the way and I got married and these sort of things happen, and you know, what if, kind of how I said it before, I can't live like that personally. I know a lot of people and things, life gets in the way and everything. You can delay something, as I said, for months, years on end, but you should always come back to it. You should never quit if something's really for you. Do you feel like you're such a good singer or amazing artist and you can illustrate portraits of people so beautifully, then don't quit. It doesn't matter if no one's seeing your pages or you're posting on Instagram getting a few likes. It doesn't matter about that. It essentially matters if it makes you happy, innit? That brings fulfillment to your life. Yes, is there a way that you could possibly monetize it in the end, where you could do it even possibly full time? Yes, that's probably a long way away. But you're just going to keep doing it, and you're going to pick up things along the way, and you're understanding the process, understanding the journey. Every single person experiences failure. Every single person experiences rejection. The people like me and the small minority embrace it and say, you know what, I wasn't good enough at that. I failed. I was down. I was not good enough. My knowledge was not extensive about this. My skills did not meet the criteria. But essentially, I never quit. I never quitted. I don't even know if that's the right word, but that's what you should be saying. I never quit. Because I know that if I quit, I lose. And if I really want to do something, no matter how bad I am possibly at it or where I currently am, I'm going to consistently chip away at it. The understanding, can I maybe understand a bit more knowledge? What areas do I need? Do I need to hire someone? Maybe can I watch some YouTube videos on it? Gym, for example, is my form correct? I'm not really seeing some gains. Do I need to focus on nutrition more or sleep? Let me speak to some experts about it. It could be anything. A job role. Okay, I've joined a new job now. I'm terrible. I'm out my depths and everything. I really like this job, but maybe I should quit. Maybe I should just try and get something else. No, relax in it. Judge it as a whole. If after a few months you're really not enjoying it and it's not for you, no problem, make that decision. But there's so many things deep down that people want to do, and one thing that comes to my mind, I'm gonna say it with my mom. So she had a wedding company, like she wanted to do like events and stuff. I don't know how much her heart was into. I mean, I could see her really doing that, but obviously that's never gonna get done, right? In her one life she gets. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Maybe other things came up or whatever, but you even go and ask your parents, as life gets on especially, there's so many things they wanted to achieve and so many things got in the way. Doesn't matter if they're delayed, as I said, months, years even, but make sure you never quit and officially never hang up your boots if you really honestly want to do something. That's my stance on winners never quit. And essentially, if you quit, you lose. I would love to hear what everyone thinks down below and kind of their opinion on that. As I said, judge it as a whole. If you're really enjoying it and it brings you fulfillment and it feels right, please, just for me, don't quit. You never know what's on the other side of the wall. Love and guidance.
If you want to fix your life today or have access to my free self-improvement guide, all links will be down below.